friends of K-drama and K-pop lovers. The latest news comes from South Korea's top idol and actor, Cha Eun-woo. Yes, the handsome man known as the ASTRO group visual is back into the public conversation. But this time it's not about his drama, comeback, or military activities. It's about his beloved dog, Dongdongi, who has recently been rumored to have a declining health condition. 045. The news suddenly shocked fans. Why not? During this time, Dongdongi was known as a cheerful, energetic dog and very close to Eun-woo. Even not infrequently, Eun-woo often shares his sweet moments with Dongdongi on social media and in interviews. However, later reports revealed that Dongdongi appeared weak, lost his appetite, and rarely wanted to be invited to play. The question arises, what really happened? Is Dongdongi seriously ill? Or is this condition influenced by a deep longing for Eun-woo, who is now undergoing military service? Before discussing Dongdongi's condition further, let's go back for a moment to remember the incredible closeness between Cha Eun-woo and his beloved pet. Dongdongi is not just an ordinary pet, but Eun-woo's loyal friend who always accompanies her days. For loyal fans, of course, they already know very well how important Dongdongi is in Eun-woo's life. The white and brown dog often appears on Eun-woo's Instagram posts, accompanies commercials, and is even mentioned as the seventh member of the ASTRO family. Not infrequently, Eun-woo treats Dongdongi like his own sister, and in several interviews, Eun-woo once confessed that whenever he comes home from a tiring schedule, Dongdongi is always his source of energy. He knows when I'm tired. With no need for me to speak, Dongdongi immediately came and sat next to me, Eun-woo said with a warm smile. In recent days, shocking news has started circulating in South Korean online communities. A number of netizens claim to see Dongdongi looking lethargic when invited to take a walk with Eun-woo's family. One of the witnesses even mentioned that Dongdongi just sat quietly and was not excited, something that had rarely happened before. Shortly thereafter, local media began reporting that Dongdongi was undergoing a medical examination due to loss of appetite and a drastic drop in energy. The news immediately spread quickly among fans, both in Korea and internationally. The hashtag ### pray for Dongdongi ** was suddenly trending on Twitter and Instagram. Thousands of fans from various countries flooded their timelines with prayers, words of encouragement, and fan art Dongdongi. Veterinary experts say that pets, in particular dogs, are very sensitive to changes in the atmosphere in the house. They can feel when the owner is not there, especially if during this time they are used to always being together. This is strongly suspected to be one of the main causes of Dongdongi's declining condition. As is known, Cha Eun-woo is undergoing military service. Since then, Dongdongi has not been able to meet the owner in person. Despite being lovingly cared for by Eun-woo's family, deep longing puts Dongdongi under emotional stress. Dogs have a very strong emotional bond with their owners. When owners are away for long periods of time, they can experience anxiety or even depression, said one veterinarian interviewed by local media. This certainly makes fans even more excited. Many imagine how hard Dongdongi feels waiting for Eun-woo's return, while the idol is struggling to carry out state duties. Although this news caused many fans to worry, Cha Eun-woo's family asked the public to remain calm. According to them, Dongdongi did have a deterioration in his condition, but is now in intensive care. Right, Dongdongi had looked limp the last few days. We took him to the vet and he is now under observation. We are grateful for the prayers and attention of fans from all over the world, said a member of Eun-woo's family. They also confirmed that Dongdongi's condition is slowly improving, although it still takes time to fully recover. Most surprisingly, a report said that the military gave Eun-woo special permission to make a short video call with his family. In the call, Dongdongi was also present. According to family testimony, upon hearing Eun-woo's voice, Dongdongi immediately raised her head and showed a cheerful expression. Even the tail that had rarely moved, suddenly swayed quickly. It was a very moving moment. Like a little miracle, said one of the relatives. This emotional moment moved many fans. They imagined how Dongdongi could finally see the face of the owner he so longed for. After news of Dongdongi's declining condition spread, the fan response around the world was truly overwhelming. Social media was suddenly filled with thousands of tweets, posts, and videos of support for Cha Eun-woo's beloved dog. The hashtags ##hashtag stay strong Dongdongi and hashtag pray for Dongdongi ** had been trending on Twitter for more than 24 hours. Fans from various countries ranging from Korea, Japan, Indonesia, the Philippines to the United States, sent prayers and positive messages. Many also shared old photos of Dongdongi with Eunwoo, complete with captions full of emotion. One fan wrote, "If I missed Eunwoo when he was in the military, I can't imagine how Dongdongi would feel every day. Get well soon, little darling." In addition to words of encouragement, not a few fans showed support in a creative way. They create fan art of Dongdongi in various versions, from cute illustrations to emotional portraits in which Dongdongi is depicted waiting for Eunwoo to come home on TikTok. A compilation video of Eunwoo and Dongdongi's sweet moments is viral again. Many users uploaded footage of Eunwoo hugging Dongdongi, taking her for a walk, until the moment when the dog was filming a commercial with the idol. Interestingly, some fans also made video edits as if Dongdongi was staring at the phone screen looking at Eunwoo's face. T-video reaped thousands of Haru comment and made many viewers shed their tear in the midst of the uproar. South Korean online communities such as Natepan and the Coup were also filled with discussions about the cause of Dongdongi's illness. Several theories have emerged, including 1. I'm in awe of Eunwoo. Fans believe Dongdongi is experiencing emotional stress due to being used to always being accompanied by Eunwoo. 2. Drastic routine changes ***. Ever since Eunwoo entered the military, Dongdongi's routine has changed. He may feel that he has lost the main figure who used to invite him to play. 3. Congenital health problems ***. There are also those who suspect that Dongdongi has congenital health problems that are only apparent at this time. However, the majority of fans believe that the biggest factor is the deep longing for Eunwoo. Not only on social media, news about Dongdongi's condition has also been in the spotlight of the mainstream media. Several Korean entertainment news outlets dropped a special report titled, Cha Eunwoo's dog is declining health. Fans send prayers from all over the world. International media such as Sumpi, Okpop, to several Japanese and Chinese portals also raised this issue. A dog can be a symbol of the longing of millions of fans for Eunwoo. This phenomenon proves how much influence Cha Eunwoo has, not only as an artist but also as an individual whose relationship with pets can move the hearts of millions of people. A number of veterinary experts then provided analysis related to the Dongdongi case. Veterinarian animal behavior specialist, Professor Kim Hyun-soo said, "Animals, especially dogs, have a very strong emotional attachment to their owners. If the owners are suddenly absent for a long time, they can experience symptoms similar to depression in humans." Professor Kim added that common symptoms of dogs experiencing stress from being abandoned by their owners include loss of appetite, weakness, and refusal to play. This condition is very likely to happen to Dongdongi, given his incredible closeness to Cha Eunwoo. In the international fanbase community, the atmosphere is increasingly emotional. Many fans wrote that they also felt empty, as if they could feel Dongdongi's feelings. Imagine that you are used to sleeping next to someone every night, and then suddenly that person disappears for months. That's how Dongdongi feels, wrote one of the fans on the forum.